Recording in progress. Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2025 State of the City Address. We are delighted to have you here as we reflect on Milton's achievements over the past year and look ahead to our future. My name is Steve Krokoff, and I will be your exceptionally short-winded MC tonight. Soon you'll hear from Mayor Jameson, but first we will have the presentation of colors by our Milton Public Safety Honor Guard. They will lead the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a performance of our national anthem by Jordan Thorne, a Milton High alum and the first winner of Milton's Got Talent. Please rise.
Honor Guard, attention! Order.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Post, colors. Right, face. Forward, march.
Wasn't she fantastic? How about another round of applause for Jordan and our color guard? Please be seated. As we gather tonight, we reflect on Milton's progress and look ahead to our future. Before we begin, we are honored to be joined tonight by distinguished guests whose dedication, leadership, and partnership help shape our community. As I call your name, please stand or wave to be recognized. I ask that we hold all our applause until the end. Tonight, we have representatives from both Congressman Rich McCormick's office and Senator John Ossoff's office with us today. I'd like to also welcome the Fulton County Commissioner, Bridget Thorne. Additionally, Milton is proud to be part of a strong network of North Fulton mayors. Tonight, we welcome Mayor John Bradbury, Mayor Bill Colbrenner from Mountain Park, and Mayor Kurt Wilson from Roswell. Thank you for your leadership and partnership. We're honored to have with us Ms. Lily Pizadek, a great partner in Milton who represents our district on the Fulton County School Board. Thank you for your dedication. Milton's success is built on the commitment of those who volunteer their time and expertise to serve on our boards and committees. While too many to name individually, we recognize and thank all board and committee members here tonight. If you currently serve or have served, please stand or wave to be recognized. There's a lot of you here. Thank you for your commitment and invaluable contributions. We're also fortunate to have with us our dedicated legal professionals serving Milton with fairness and commitment in our municipal court. Tonight, we welcome our Chief Judge, Keith Carnesal. We also have our City Solicitor, Kelsey Spate. And unfortunately, we do not have with us our Municipal Court Clerk, Brooke Lappin, who we also share with Alpharetta. Thank you for your service. Milton proudly supports our first responders, of course, and there are two organizations represented here tonight. First, our Volunteer Fire Corps, led by John Eng. John? They provide crucial support to our fire department and community safety initiatives. And of course, our Milton First Responders Foundation, led by Brian Dolan. I've got a better thing to clap over in a second. They tirelessly work to support those who serve and protect us, providing well over $500,000 in grants, supports, and equipment to our first responders, and that's just over the past few years. Thank you for your dedication to Milton's public safety, Brian. Tonight's event wouldn't be possible without our generous sponsors, whose support reflects deep commitment to the city of Milton. Thank you, Jenny Doyle with the Jenny Doyle Group. Thank you, Reed Casey with the Reed Casey team, both outstanding real estate professionals helping families and businesses find their place in Milton. Special thanks to the Painted Horse Winery and Vineyards, owners Pamela and David Borgel, for sponsoring tonight and providing the wonderful wine you're enjoying. Thank you to the Greater North Fulton Chamber of Commerce and its Executive Director, Callie Boatwright, for providing the beer and the amazing team of servers taking care of us all. Thank you to Milton Cuisine and Cocktails for the delicious appetizers, and to Flower Folk Flower Shop for the beautiful floral arrangements, adding a special touch to tonight's event. We're also fortunate to have food from the delicious establishments of Charcuterie. That's 2 years in a row I butchered that, I apologize. And Nothing But Bundt Cakes. Thank you for sharing your talent. An event like this takes immense planning, coordination, and dedication. A huge thank you out to Emily Salerno and her amazing team for making tonight so great. And I'll close the recognition with a group that probably needs no introduction, but we'll get one anyway. Milton's success is built on the vision, leadership, and dedication of those who came before us. We would like to also thank and, of course, honor Joe Lockwood, Milton's first and only former mayor. We also have with us former council member Bert Hewitt. And former council member Bill Lusk. Thank you all for your years of service, dedication, and the lasting impact on the city. Now, though you didn't listen and wait till the end, can I have a round of applause for all of the people? Milton is more than a city. It's a community built on vision, dedication, and excellence. Leading that way is a man who works tirelessly to keep Milton an exceptional place to live, work, and raise a family. Did I say tirelessly? Since taking office, he has championed thoughtful growth, fiscal responsibility, and a commitment to preserving Milton's unique character. His leadership has guided us through challenges and opportunities, with a focus on what's best for all of our residents and our future. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mayor Peyton Jamison.
Thank you, Steve, for that kind introduction. Being a city manager is probably one of the hardest jobs in city government. And for someone to do it, I think you're on 8 or 9 years now, with 7 bosses that turn over every 2 years, that takes an exceptional person. So thank you, Steve, for your leadership that you do every day. Thank you. Another great thing tonight is I have my 3 children here, and they sit here, and they don't say a word. So I'm going to take this in stride. And for some people in the back, we have some open seats. I hate that you're standing up, but I'm 30 minutes on the dot. I've practiced, so I know some people are probably wondering how long I'll be speaking. So good evening, Milton. Thank you for joining us and for the privilege of allowing me to serve as your mayor. Over the past 3 years, we've worked together to strengthen what makes Milton so special, from preserving our beautiful open spaces to enhancing public safety to fostering a thriving sense of community. Together, we've made incredible progress, but there's still more to do. I believe in the power of community and our ability to build on the foundation we've created. Our best days are still ahead. None of this would be possible without the support of my incredible wife, Megan, and our children, Tripp, Mallory, and Holden. Good, Holden? Yeah. They are my greatest inspiration and constant reminder of why the work we do here matters so much. Together as a family, we are proud to call Milton home, and I am committed to ensuring it remains a city that future generations will cherish just as much as we do. And what's not to cherish? People move to Milton for its excellent schools, safe neighborhoods, and high quality of life. Our community combines rural charm with an abundance of trails and park space that offers something for everyone. I remain committed to preserving and enhancing these qualities that make our young city such a remarkable and beloved place to live. What makes Milton so extraordinary isn't just what we see around us. It's the spirit of the people who live here. While our city may be young, what we lack in years, we make up for in strength. Our roots may not run long, but they do run deep, grounded in the shared values and vision that have guided us since incorporation. In fact, Milton's population has more than tripled since we became a city in 2006. Yet, through all that growth, we have never lost our way. That's because we've stayed true to what matters most, our values. I believe progress is healthy, innovation is vital, and change is inevitable. But one thing must always remain constant. We will never lose sight of what makes Milton, Milton. At the heart of Milton's success is bold leadership, visionary, principled, and caring. I want to recognize our city council members for their dedication to making Milton exceptional. Working alongside you, I've seen your passion and commitment to doing what's right for our citizens. Your efforts are transformative, shaping Milton's future, and for that, I am deeply grateful. You inspire us all to serve with purpose and excellence, and I'd like to recognize them now. Councilmember Andrea Verhoff, Councilmember Juliet Johnson, Councilmember Carol Cookerly, Councilmember Phil Cranmer, our newly appointed Mayor Pro Tem, Councilmember Jan Jacobus, and Councilmember Doug Haney was unable to join us tonight. Please give them a round of applause. Years ago, when Megan and I were starting our life together, we spent countless days talking about what we wanted for our future. We dreamed of a place where we could raise our family and be part of a community that shared our values. We looked for a city with excellent schools, safe neighborhoods, and a quality of life that would inspire us to not just build a house, but to build a home. When we found Milton, we found the promise of all those things and so much more. This city offered not just a place to live, but a place to belong, where neighbors support one another and every day feels like a step towards something greater. Megan and I knew then that Milton wasn't just where we would raise our family, it was where we would build our future. The promise we saw in Milton years ago has become a reality. When what began as a vision for a place to plant our roots has grown into a strong, thriving community where families and businesses can flourish. From some supporting local entrepreneurs to creating opportunities for connection and recreation, Milton has become a city that benefits all. It's a place where values like trust, collaboration, and pride are not just words, they're the foundation of everything we do. Together, we've built a city rooted in its past while embracing a future full of promise. From the very beginning, Milton has stood apart, a community committed to doing things differently. Here, we've redefined how government operates and how we serve our citizens. The business as usual approach simply doesn't work for Milton. And as your mayor, I have fully embraced this mindset, working diligently to set a high standard and encouraging our incredible staff to do the same. Today, I'm thrilled to share an extraordinary achievement with you, the National Community Survey, a highly respected scientific assessment of citizen sentiment, evaluates hundreds of communities across the nation based on feedback from their residents. In our most recent survey, Milton ranked #1 for overall customer service by government employees. That's first out of 385 comparable communities, an outstanding achievement that speaks volumes about the dedication, professionalism, and excellence of Team Milton. This recognition is especially meaningful because it comes from the voices that matter most, our citizens. So let us take a moment to celebrate and salute our talented leadership team and the entire Team Milton for setting a new standard and making us all proud. This accomplishment shows what's possible when we come together to do things differently and better. Milton has long been dedicated to maintaining the natural beauty and character of our community. One of the most visible examples of this commitment is the preservation of over 400 acres of green space, a testament to our values and forward-thinking vision. These green spaces are more than just land. They represent a legacy for our community, a reflection of our shared values, and a vital investment in our future. But green spaces alone don't tell the full story. They are one important chapter in a larger narrative, one that's about creating meaningful legacies and providing exceptional recreational opportunities for all our citizens. Milton's active parks are a perfect example of this in action. From the fields at Bell Memorial Park and Legacy Park to the courts at the Milton Tennis Center, these spaces are alive with energy, especially during the spring and fall seasons. Late into the evening, sometimes too late, in my opinion, they are filled with families, athletes, and teams making the most of every moment. Yet, while we celebrate the remarkable growth in our recreational programs last year, this success has come with challenges. Demand continues to outpace our available space, leaving our fields overcrowded and our facilities stretched to the limits. As you know, I've always been a strong advocate for expanding recreational opportunities and facilities for our community. For years, our Parks and Recreation Master Plan has made it clear we've been underparked and the strain on our facilities has only grown as demand exceeded our resources. Too often, the issue was acknowledged but not addressed. We were kicking the can down the road and it was catching up to us. This council and I were not willing to accept that. Last year, we called for bold, decisive action to increase recreational opportunities for Milton families. And this year, I'm proud to say we delivered. We made one of the most significant investments in Milton's history by purchasing the largest tracts of land that we designated for active playing fields, right in Deerfield, our city's most populated area. And that's just not progress, that's a transformative step forward. Speaking of the Deerfield area, what a journey we've had with Highway 9. After years of planning, it seemed Milton was finally on the verge of seeing the state's long-anticipated widening project take off. Stretching from Alpharetta to Forsyth, the orange barrels were rolled out, silt fences were installed, and trees and fences started to come down. And then nothing. Our long-awaited road construction hit yet another speed bump. Through no fault of ours, the project was abruptly put on hold. This was no small setback. It mattered deeply. It mattered to the residents who worked closely with us and the state to ensure the expanded road wouldn't necessarily disrupt their lives and neighborhoods. It mattered to the businesses that had braced for interruptions to their operations, knowing it would affect their workforce and customers. And it mattered to every Milton citizen. As we were aligning our vision for a reimagined Deerfield area with the construction timeline of this critical project. Instead, we were left with the chaos of a half-demolished construction zone and a new timeline stretching 3 to 4 years into the future. I wasn't willing to accept that. Your city council wasn't willing to accept that. And certainly our state representative, Jan Jones, wasn't willing to accept that. So we didn't. How would we do that? How could we ensure that Highway 9, the backbone of our bustling commercial zone and a key element of our future planning efforts, reflects current data, modern design standards, Milton's unique aesthetics, and the needs of our community? I'll tell you how, by taking it over. Milton will take it over. That's right, you heard me correctly. With courage and determination, the city of Milton will take charge of planning and designing the future of Highway 9. This collaboration with GDOT will enable us to make meaningful changes, reducing the impact to our neighborhoods, incorporating design elements that reflect our character, adding user-friendly trails and amenities, and most importantly, lowering the speed limit. These changes will transform Highway 9 from what has long been a highway dividing our city into a beautiful, cohesive, unifying corridor that can be enjoyed by all motorists, bicyclists, and pedestrians. But that's just the beginning of Deerfield. As I mentioned earlier, we have a bold vision to reimagine this area. And if there's one thing Milton has shown time and time again, it's that we achieve remarkable results by thinking creatively and acting decisively. So go back in time with me for just a moment. We focused on Birmingham Crossroads, where beautiful new homes now blend seamlessly with understated businesses. We have Crabapple, which is our intended downtown. We created a walkable, mixed-use community with diverse housing, thoughtfully designed thoroughfares, and inviting civic spaces. And you know what? We delivered. Now back to Deerfield. It presents a different challenge. Unlike Birmingham Crossroads or Crabapple, where we had largely a blank canvas where our creativity could flourish freely, Deerfield is already developed. Here we don't have the luxury of starting fresh. Instead, we face a task of transformation. Much of it predates Milton and doesn't fully align with our building and design standards. We must make it truly Milton, and that's exactly what we're doing. With limitless resolve, we've undertaken a bold and focused effort, not just to reimagine what Deerfield is, but to envision what it can be. We've established an aggressive timeline and devoted significant resources to transforming Deerfield into an economic engine that will fuel Milton's future. But let me be abundantly clear, this transformation will benefit the Deerfield neighborhoods, not come at their expense. These plans were crafted in collaboration with you, our citizens, reflecting your input, your vision, and your aspirations for Deerfield. And I'm genuinely excited about the incredible potential that lies ahead, about all that we can accomplish together, and about the bright future that Deerfield will become. At the heart of every thriving community is a strong, dynamic economy. And at the heart of that economy are small businesses. These local entrepreneurs aren't just business owners, they're dreamers, innovators, and neighbors who drive us forward. As mayor, supporting our small business community has been a top priority, not just because it's vital for economic growth, but because it enriches the fabric of Milton. Whether it's re-examining occupational taxes in the Deerfield area to attract more office tenants, or improving trail connections in downtown Crabapple to draw more customers, we've worked hard to create an environment where businesses can succeed and our residents can enjoy a vibrant local economy. But we can't stop here. To ensure Milton remains vibrant, we must continue to nurture and grow our small business community. This means listening to the needs of our entrepreneurs, offering resources and support, and fostering partnerships that enable our businesses to thrive. When small businesses succeed, Milton succeeds. Together, we will continue to fuel the economic engine that makes our community a better place to live, work, and grow. Thriving small businesses are the foundation of our local economy and key to Milton's financial strength, generating tax dollars that reduce the burden on homeowners while funding critical needs like roads, public safety, and parks. This commitment to easing the financial load on our residents has always been a priority of mine. While many cities have increased their millage rates, we've taken a different approach. Over the past 3 years, we've reduced our millage rate by more than 7%. That's significant, the largest reduction in our city's history. This benefits every homeowner in Milton, and even as we've lowered taxes, we've continued to improve the services that we provide. We also recognize how crucial it is to keep taxes in check, especially for our seniors. Many live on fixed incomes, which are increasingly strained by inflation. That's why the city of Milton took bold action to introduce even greater tax savings for them, our seniors. Age 65 and older now benefit from a $25,000 exemption with no income requirements. And for many seniors over the age of 70, we've gone even further, offering a full value exemption. That means no property taxes owed to the city of Milton. Milton's spirit, its heritage, you can clap, that's good. Okay. Milton's spirit, its heritage, is deeply rooted in our agricultural foundation. Unlike many of our neighboring areas, these strong roots have withstood the pressures of growth. That didn't happen by accident. We've consistently sought ways to support our agricultural residents, especially when it comes to the often burdensome tax liabilities they face. What people may not realize is that many of our farms are taxed on their development value rather than their current use, something I believe is inherently unfair. These farms are a cornerstone of what makes Milton special, and they're the reason so many of us choose to live here. To address this, staff will explore more ways to help our agricultural community qualify for tax reductions through Fulton County. One such tool, the Conservation Use Value Assessment, otherwise known as CUVA, allows farms to be taxed based on their current use, not their development value, dramatically reducing their tax burden. By taking steps like these, we're honoring Milton's agricultural legacy, protecting the character of our city, and ensuring fairness for the very people who contribute so much to our community's identity. A vital part of Milton's legacy is our horse farms. Preserving and supporting our agricultural and equestrian community is a priority, which is why we've established the Equestrian Committee focused exclusively on that purpose. We understand that maintaining these properties is no small task. Beyond the challenges of taxes, these farms are expensive to operate and sustain. While government plays a vital role in society, we also recognize that sometimes the best thing to do is we can get out of the way. And that's primarily the philosophy behind our large lot incentives. Working hand in hand with our equestrian committee, we've directed our community development department to find practical ways to ease burdens on our current large lot properties. Just as importantly, we're making it easier for those who want to reintroduce agricultural uses to Milton. That's right, you heard me correctly. We have new residents who, instead of subdividing their property for development, are choosing to restore it to its original agricultural roots. These efforts reflect not just a respect for Milton's heritage, but a commitment to ensuring that our rural and equestrian character continues to thrive. What draws future equestrians to Milton? I'll tell you, it's a unique combination of attributes. First, we offer the best of both worlds. Proximity to everything a large metropolitan area has to offer: arts, culture, transportation, including a major airport hub that, depending on traffic, might take a little while. Excellent restaurants, while maintaining the charm and tranquility of a rural community. Add to that our exceptional schools and something most other metropolitan cities lack: undeveloped large lots with plenty of space for our equestrian activities. To build on Milton's distinct heritage, we've made significant investments in amenities that enhance and appeal. Birmingham Park stands as a shining example of this commitment. Where our vision has come to life, we've added hitching posts, a dedicated well for horses, a spacious second parking lot for trailers, and connecting trails, all thoughtfully designed to celebrate and support our vibrant equestrian community. But this is just the beginning. We are committed to building on this foundation, enhancing Birmingham Park's rugged character while further transforming it into a hub for equestrian enthusiasts and outdoor lovers alike. However, this gem in our city needs to be protected, not just for today, but for generations to come. While this has been a topic of discussion before, I believe it's time for action. That's why I'm announcing today our commitment to permanently protect Birmingham Park. There we go. This year, we will ensure this beloved space is legally preserved for the future of Milton and its equestrian community. Conserving land and developing passive parks like Birmingham Park are vital to maintaining Milton's identity and charm. And that's why they remain a priority for me. Among those same lines, we are excited to advance the Green Print, a comprehensive citizen-driven strategy for more than 400 acres of green space that we've preserved. This initiative clearly demonstrates our commitment and determination to responsibly open our green spaces in ways that align with environmental preservation and community safety. With this thoughtful planning nearly complete, it's time to take the next step. I'll do that. The importance of our parks, the people who enjoy them, and the programs that serve those citizens cannot be overstated. It plays a crucial role in strengthening and connecting our community. By offering activities and events for people of all ages and interests, our parks become more than just open spaces. They become places where friendships are formed, families create lasting memories, and we come together as neighbors. This sense of connection extends beyond the parks themselves. Our recreation sports leagues are especially important because they don't just provide fun and competition. They act as feeders to our high school athletic programs. These leagues give our young athletes the skills, the confidence, and experience they need to succeed at the next level. This connection between our parks and our schools ensures that Milton's tradition of athletic excellence continues to grow stronger. And when it comes to excellence, Milton has become synonymous statewide with outstanding achievements in athletics and the arts. Thanks to our two incredible public high schools, tonight we're honored to welcome the athletic directors and coaches from Cambridge High School and Milton High School. These powerhouses have produced state champions in lacrosse, football, cross country, golf, and even one-act plays. Thank you. Eagles and Bears, stand so we can show you our appreciation and share our congratulations with you to pass on your students, teams, and schools. Our partnerships with schools extend far beyond athletics. We are fortunate to have exceptional leadership at both our public and private schools. Leaders not only understand the importance of collaboration, but fully embrace it. Together, we are working to create an environment where every child can thrive. It's no secret to anyone here that I have been clear and firm in my stance on school safety. As mayor, nothing is more important to me than ensuring the well-being of our children. They deserve to learn in a secure environment where they can focus on their education. Protecting our kids is not just a priority, it is my resolute commitment. I am determined to foster collaboration between our schools, law enforcement, and the community to ensure the safety remains at the forefront of everything that we do. This is about more than policies. It's about providing peace of mind for every parent, every teacher, and most importantly, every child. One of the most significant steps we've taken toward this goal is the introduction of our school police liaison program. By working closely with school administrators and police, our school liaison officer has become a trusted and visible presence in our schools. This program has been immensely successful, so much so that it is being replicated by many of our neighboring cities. And I couldn't be more excited about its impact. In fact, I'm so pleased with the results, I've directed our city manager to explore opportunities to expand the program. One school liaison officer has already made a tremendous difference. Imagine what we could achieve with more. Together, we can build on this success to create a safer and more connected community with our children. Safety is a cornerstone of any thriving community, and has always been a driving force behind Milton's decision to become a city. We are fortunate to have two exceptional public safety departments, our police and fire, both of which are recognized as regional leaders. These departments have demonstrated incredible resilience, especially during a time when public safety agencies across the nation face significant challenges in attracting and retaining top personnel. And I'm proud to say that both the Milton's public safety departments are fully staffed and remain unwavering in their commitment to your safety. But staffing alone isn't enough. Partnerships, as I mentioned earlier, are critical to ensuring the safety remains a priority. Did you know that Milton and Alpharetta police officers are cross-sworn? This means they can respond to emergencies seamlessly in either city, something that happens regularly. This partnership ensures that calls for service are answered quickly and efficiently, keeping us all safe. Our fire department operates with a similar spirit of collaboration. Through automatic aid agreements with all of our surroundings department, with all around cities, that was a big word there, surrounding all of our surrounding cities, got it. Like Alpharetta, Roswell, Cherokee, Forsyth, they all will respond. This ensures the fastest response possible, no matter the circumstances. Perhaps the strongest example of our public safety partnerships is the North Bolton SWAT team. This elite unit is comprised of dedicated members from police and fire departments across Milton, Alpharetta, Roswell, and most recently, Johns Creek. These selfless professionals voluntarily try out for the team and willingly put themselves in harm's way to protect our communities. This This is an incredibly difficult and demanding job, and I have personally witnessed the sacrifices and challenges faced by the members of this team. As your mayor, I've always been an ardent supporter of public safety. The brave men and women who serve in these roles have my utmost respect and gratitude. As long as I hold this office, public safety will remain my highest priority, as it is the cornerstone of a thriving community and our shared success. Please join me in a round of applause for all of our public safety heroes here and at home and across our region who work tirelessly to keep us safe. Thank you. We love our first responders. As you can see, the future is bright for us in Milton. But along with promise, we face some challenges. Challenges that we'll meet head on with determination and resolve. One such challenge is a recent significant judgment upheld by the Court of Appeals against the city. I have a responsibility to protect this city and to ensure that we are not financially liable for anything beyond what the law demands. Let me say that again. As a steward of your taxpayer dollars, it is my duty to ensure that this city is not held financially responsible for anything the law does not require us to be responsible for. That's why I insisted that our insurer retain the best possible legal counsel to represent Milton's interest before the Georgia Supreme Court. And this is not just a big deal about our city. It's a critical issue for municipalities across the state. Don't just take my word for it. More than 60 cities across Georgia submitted briefs in support of Milton, recognizing the far-reaching implications of this case. And together, these cities represent over 2.5 million Georgians. Whether you live in the north, south, coast, west, Republican, Democrat, large city, small city, it doesn't matter. I want to thank our North Fulton mayors for leading the charge in that. I appreciate it. Even titans like Georgia Power filed briefs to show their support, proving just how significant this matter is. This is truly unprecedented support. Our attorneys are confident that the trial court and the appeals court made errors in their rulings, and we trust the Georgia Supreme Court will weigh in to protect taxpayers, not just here in Milton, but all across the state of Georgia. As we reflect on what we've accomplished together and look ahead to the opportunities before us, one thing is clear: Milton's roots are strong, and so is the state of our city. Our foundation, built on community, character, and commitment, empowers us to face challenges with confidence and seize opportunities with purpose. I began tonight's address reflecting on young families planting their roots here in Milton, just as Megan and I did 15 years ago. I see those families in our local shops, in our parks, in our restaurants, carrying the same dreams we once had, building their lives and laying down their roots in the promise that Milton offers. And I can stand here tonight and make that same promise. Milton is rooted in strength, and together we will continue to grow as a community. Our best days are ahead of us, and the future of Milton is incredibly bright. Before I leave you tonight, I do want to say thank you to Emily for putting on this event. Thank you. As the city has grown, so have the events, and so has the demand on the job. So thank you, Emily. Thank you for the trust, your support, and for making Milton the exceptional city we are all so proud to call home. Together, there is nothing we cannot achieve. Thank you, citizens of Milton. Good night.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight for our 2025 State of the City. Please feel free to stay and enjoy some of the drinks and snacks, and it's great to see everybody. We'll see you in 26.